She's like, it's like smoke just kind of fading and evaporating away, and then the piano kind of brought it down, which was just so nice. Welcome back. Today, I'm going to do something a little bit different, but kind of the same still. So my first video, I had watched some anime openings, as most of you have seen. That video's got like over 300,000 views all of a sudden, so thank you for that. It's kind of crazy. The first video just blew up. And then some of the suggestions were I should watch this channel called The First Take. And there were some of the artists that had performed these anime openings were on this channel performing in real time. And so I guess the theme of this YouTube channel is these artists will basically just walk up to the microphone and then they press record and then it's one take. So it's the first take, which is like a pretty cool concept, honestly. So the first one we're gonna be checking out today, and if this does well, then I'll continue to do these types of videos. If it totally flops, then it's gonna be unlisted, you will never find it again, and I am not destroying the channel with content no one cares about. So this video is the first one we're watching, is extremely popular. It has over 140 million views, so that's a good sign that people like it. It's by LiSA, and I think it's the Demon Slayer opening called Gurenge. I don't know where to emphasize the syllables or how to pronounce it, but yeah, this is also, I think, one of the songs we listened to in the first video. So I have some familiarity with it. I think that might be a good idea, right? I don't know if that's necessarily the case, but anyways, so we're gonna hop in, we're gonna check it out, and hopefully it's awesome. It's been recommended by everyone, so I think it's gonna be good. Anyways, here we go. Oh yeah, it's got that room noise already. You know it's gonna be good. It's a cool outfit.
なんか、すごいいろんなことが今年あったじゃないですか。
Okay, it offered me captions and I was like, I don't need captions for a music video. But now that they're yapping before the song, maybe I do need it. So let's see what she's saying.
なんか、すごいいろんなことが今年あったじゃないですか。で、なんか今年のいいエンドが待ってるじゃないですか。
そうだね。
なんかすごい報われた感じがします。
Oh, she's grateful.
それも含めてやろう。
そうですね。それをここに。
Oh, wow. So it's a special performance. Okay. Oh, it's going to be so emotional. I can tell. All right, here we go.
いきます。
Oh, so she presses play and it starts. Okay. Oh, she's so nervous. Oh. Oh, it's so good. Oh, I thought there'd be like a backing track. It's just like straight acoustic. Oh, she's so good. Okay, so you can hear like there's some effects. Obviously, there's going to be some processing. There's no way they're going to release just a raw audio, and you can kind of hear like there's some reverb going on or whatever, and like so there's definitely some correction, but it's okay because obviously she's extremely talented and she's on point, and so you can hear the emotion coming out of each phrasing. And it is extremely powerful. And it just goes to show how strong melody is because there's nothing else going on. And yet it's playing in my head exactly as how I heard it with like the whole band and the electric guitar. And it's wow, this is extremely, extremely well written melodically. Oh, she's got that vibrato. Like, that's not easy. And then, like, she has so much control over her voice. Just like the way the dynamics, like where she controls the volume while maintaining the frequency of the note and then kind of pulling away. So at the end of these phrases right now, she's doing this thing where she kind of pulls away at the end, right? It kind of fades out a bit. And it's just that's like a master of your technique. Oh, just chills instantly. Oh man, that falsetto is so cool. So there's like different ranges in the voice, right? And so you can, okay, so think about like your, I try to think about like where I'm not a singer, so this is probably not gonna, as a guitar player, but I guess I understand melodically maybe what's going on. But so there's in your throat, the way I visualize it is you have like a lower register and then you have like this register and then you have like this register. So I think they call it like, you have like your diaphragm, you have like your chest voice and you have like your head voice. And so this is like your falsetto. So when she hits that note, think about like the voice, that the air is going over the top of the mouth here. Now, I don't know if that's accurate scientifically, but that's just how my brain is visualizing it. So when she goes, ah, like, and like it comes over here, she controlled it perfectly. And like, that's where that really, really high note comes from. And it was just, it transitioned between here to here, like perfectly. And so that was extremely impressive, at least for me when I saw that. So that was really cool. I kind of want to go back and hear that. I love high notes. I don't know. It's just like, it's like the payoff, there's a payoff that comes. Because right there, da-da-da, like that wasn't like, she stayed here and it kind of had like a rasp on it. Da-da-da. But then she's gonna hit that high note and she's gonna transfer out of that register and she's gonna go up into a higher one. Here, we can go back maybe even just a little bit to hear that. Oh! Oh man, so good. And that's hard to do, that because like when you have that many syllables going, but your so a lot of vocal melodies, it's kind of the same note, right? Dun 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 dun, right? So there's a lot of like monotonous like tone hitting that's going on with the phrasing, and then you kind of move up a note or two. And that's where I think a lot of people get singing wrong, is because they're always trying to hit different notes with every syllable. But that's not really how singing works usually, is you're kind of staying on the same note, and then you might move up a couple, move down a couple. But there's not these huge gaps usually in like the melodic structure. And so when you're doing that like that it's like usually the same note. And then so I don't know if that matters to you guys, but at least what I'm hearing, like the way she's able to hit the same note back to back like that is impressive control melodically, being able to do that. Because most people, they're a bit pitchy. Like, I don't know if you've ever heard that, but they might say, oh, you're a bit pitchy when you're singing. It's like, you're kind of like, you're falling in and out of the frequency that you're supposed to be hitting. And that's where some of the processing can come in, right? Because the computer can like really like make sure it's pressing down your frequencies down or up to make sure that you're hitting that one note. But I don't know. I'm not really hearing that. I'm just hearing that she's like doing that. And that's what's super, super impressive. Another thing I wanted to point out, I'm sorry I keep pausing, but I just keep, like, even when she breathes, right? So if you listen to like a sometimes you hear, like, because you got to breathe, right? Like, we're human. So even when you're singing, her breaths almost sound like they're still in key. Because she's like breathing in within this. So it's not even distracting, which is like kind of crazy. And this is probably not in the anime intro because the anime intro is so short, so this is new. Okay, this is it. Dude, that bluesy, like, that payoff where, like, she goes high and then the resolve that comes in, it's just so satisfying. Oh. Woo! Oh, she's like, it's like smoke just kind of fading and evaporating away, and then the piano kind of brought it down, which was just so nice. Oh! Yeah, she's really feeling it. I love how the whole time her hand's just like on the device. Oh! She's, her control is so good. Wow. Oh! Oh, dude. Dun, 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 dun. Excellent. Excellent. Absolutely fantastic. It's very... Oh, very good. That's it. Yeah. Claps for you, LiSA. Okay, that was thank you for recommending that. Thank you. That was, yeah, I'll be subscribing to that channel. That was so good. Like, emotionally, it was extremely captivating. Technically, I didn't hear a single wrong note. Like, not a single note was messed up. There was one part towards the end where she had like kind of a growl, but it was just like, it's amazing how you can sing perfectly for 5 minutes straight, you know, especially with that much complexity going on, because there was a lot of like, okay, you're building up into the payoff phrase, and then you're resolving it immediately afterwards. And so dynamically, when you look at how she was singing, her breath control was phenomenal. Her staying in key was obviously going to happen, but like not just key, but like keeping the note frequencies consistent was perfect. And then being able to build up into the payoff phrase and then resolving it immediately after, and keeping the dynamics of your loudness and your quietness with also like your breath and the vibrato going on was perfect. She was like absolutely perfect. Like, it was just so good. Oh man, this is a professional. This is truly what it means to be professional. And it was amazing. It was so good. Man, I really enjoyed it. Thank you for that. If you have any more that you want to see that you think I just have to watch, please let me know in the comments as usual. But thank you for that. I really appreciate that. And thank you for joining me today as we went through that amazing experience. All right, we'll see you on the next one. Peace.